The Republican National Convention is now over, with the president accepting the nomination from the White House last night. The president responded to critics who say he shouldn't be in the White House. Our Joe St. George is in Washington with more.
To the hills of Tennessee.
This morning, the Republican National Convention is over, but not before President Trump made it official.
I profoundly accept this nomination for President of the United States.
The president committing again to a vaccine and, not surprisingly, attacking Joe Biden in the process.
We'll produce a vaccine before the end of the year, or maybe even sooner. Joe Biden's plan is not a solution to the virus, but rather it's a surrender to the virus.
President Trump spending much of his 70-minute address going after the Democratic nominee and the Democratic Party, who attacked the president for using the White House as a backdrop to deliver a political speech, revising history, and doing so with little social distancing.
But I'll say it differently. The fact is, we're here and they're not. How can the Democrat Party ask to lead our country when it spends so much time tearing down our country? That I have done more for the African American community than any president since Abraham Lincoln.
Fireworks concluding the convention as we now wait for the first polls to come out to see if these virtual conventions move the needle for either candidate.
Our nation's capital this morning, though, is transitioning very quickly from the RNC to the March on Washington, the 57th anniversary of Martin Luther King's famous march. It was organized following the death of George Floyd. It's expected to take on a new tone following the recent events in Wisconsin. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.